Well, today I wore my G.I. Joe shirt. I forgot I was going to be photographing maybe 500 G.I. Joe items. We just got in that G.I. Joe collection. But yeah, we're just going through, or I'm going through Joe's, making sure everything's 100%. And then we got the Joe stuff up front. Some of the stuff was complete, some was missing parts, but Dorian was looking over the vehicle. I think Scott called me up on when I wasn't there last week that he did complete a Rattler. If you don't know anything about the Cobra Rattler, that landing gear, almost one of them is always broken. Or the glass cockpit or canopy, one of the pegs is always broken. So it's cool when we get enough parts in. Sometimes people want to sell us more toys. But it's cool when we can complete some vehicles. Sometimes it takes like 3 or 4 vehicles to make one good one. So that's what we're always excited about. And the guys are supposed to be going through organizing a lot of the parts instead of just building out stuff. So if we know where all the parts are, then it's a lot easier further down the road. So for everyone. And someone just came in for a flag. Apparently we have 80% of a flag. And that's kind of going back to what I was saying, that if we know where all the flag parts are, then we can build one pretty quick.
We're gonna try to build a flag today, which is, we'll see what we have. All right, so I have a bunch of parts that I've been hoarding, I think is the right word. We'll just see how close we can get. It's amazing that in my 3rd day back, or 4th day back, I've already sort of located my flag parts in this mess. Here we go. So in here, I saw something that resembled flag parts. Okay, you know what? Our best bet are actually...
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm wondering how we're gonna get it out of here.
All the barriers would have to be broken to do this. All right, here we go.
What on earth are you doing?
All right, Rooster. Craig, you played in a band. You know these road cases.
Yeah.
You probably jumped off 1 or 2 in your life.
A few.
Alright, well, probably a better way to do this.
Door yours.
Oh.
Whoa, buddy.
So yeah, they're like, here, take this. So I had like this, and I started.
It's funny because I think this alone on Broken is worth maybe like 1/4 of the price of the flag, or maybe 15% of the price. Okay, man. Could it be Craig and the mess that are all these boxes? We have everything back here. We have scaffolding, shelves, boxes.
Maybe if you got on the scaffolding up here, you might be able to spot it.
If I got this gap.
I mean, I don't know. Is it just
So what we're looking for is we're looking for the main deck. And I'm not seeing it. It wouldn't be just thrown in the middle of all these boxes. At least I would imagine it wouldn't be. So for those watching, it's not normally this busy back here. We're in the midst of a construction build out, so
easily you can get displaced.
yeah, usually I know where these things are pretty fast. I used to have one stashed in between. It's random, we just have stuff stashed around, but I used to have one stashed in between one of these racks. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, so what we'll do is, first I'm gonna get my coffee.
Yeah.
And then we'll do is we will see one last place before we ask Dorian with his eidetic memory.
We got here some Mego stuff.
Yeah, some looks like vintage G.I. Joe, and also $6 Million Man and Spider-Man from Mego.
I was doing pretty good.
Oh, good.
There's an awful lot of traffic though, I'll tell you.
Yes, sir.
Craig, this is the figure that you just picked up, right?
Yep. I'm done with this.
Yeah, these are left over from 40 years ago with my children,
Oh, right on.
or my son actually. Just don't have room for all this stuff anymore.
Yeah. How'd you hear about Dallas Vintage Choice?
We just looked up people that bought these things.
Google.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
Fine.
See if it still works. So what's the story behind the collection?
My son's almost 60 years old and I'm tired of
Oh, I thought these were your childhood
storing
toys.
stuff.
If you want to take a photo of this, you can.
He doesn't want it. Doesn't have any place for it.
Does he have any? Does it belong to anything else?
It doesn't.
So Spider-Man was cruising around in the Batmobile, the 66 one? Okay.
Go home, look at those faces.
I mean,
Ship safe
sometimes
for you. Yeah, like I said,
parents or grandparents bought stuff and they thought, man,
you guys, thank you.
Bob or Frank was acting bad that year, I'm going to set it away. Or if they bought an extra, and sometimes they bring it in and that $2 toy is still brand new in the box is worth, hundreds or thousands of dollars. And some of the stuff's just childhood stuff, or sometimes the kids don't want it and their parents are tired of looking at it over the last 45, 50 years. And
That's kind of what's going on here.
but I mean, once you get older, like these toys, you start getting bald patches and all that stuff.
Well, I don't do this for a living or anything. I'm just trying to, I don't want to throw them away.
Oh yeah, definitely
But there's
not.
I don't want to just hand them to somebody that his kids may or may not have any interest.
Yeah, this stuff was more like that peaked at the height like 25 years ago. But I'll run my numbers by Troy, and I think he's coming back in.
Did you see that cup that I found?
Yeah, Amber was like, "Why is there a urn or a
It's like
whatever?"
sterling silver, right?
I haven't looked at it yet. I didn't know where it came from, so I didn't want to touch it. I
Oh,
didn't know if it was haunted by spirits.
That's
or-
why you get. That's why you get sick all the time. 'Cause
No,
that thing-
he doesn't have the comics with
Not
him.
with him.
Yeah.
He could bring them.
Yeah, he's got comics.
What's up?
He's got comics from this time period.
Okay. Hopefully it's not Walt Disney and superheroes.
I've got a record. It's
Or
always
Conan.
Disney
Always
and
Disney.
the was it the
Little
gold,
dot.
the gold bell or the
Oh,
gold,
yeah,
gold
yeah,
key,
yeah, yeah.
gold,
Gold
key,
key.
yeah.
Maybe some 60s Batman.
I'm
Yeah.
an
Or
expert.
Spider-Man.
I'm an expert with comics
Obviously, he's the only one
that are before 2000.
And
Barclay.
they're very old. Once again, I don't do this all the time, so I don't know. There's a pre-World War II, World War I, when I guess kids played with these fixtures, type of figures. Now,
Eschelin, so that's a French company, but they also made it in Germany. I have some of these at the house.
now people aren't so interested in their kids playing with guns and
Or
stuff
sticks.
like they used to.
Oh yeah. Like my dad said, they used to run around with Roman candles and pellet guns and shoot
Yeah,
each
I
other.
had 10 guns when I was growing up. But, and this is, I don't know what the name of it is, some kind of
I think it was Eschelin.
plastic that was formed,
I don't know if that's
these German
what they called
type
Barclay
helmets.
back in the day.
So, my main purpose in coming here was to get that other stuff done. I don't want to give these things away. I haven't tried to go all over Google yet, or I haven't tried to figure it out, but I feel like that a lot of these would be, kids that played with them years and years ago would have been destroyed, or broken or something. whereas these seem to be much better off than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know whether the so-called collecting public is interested in this kind of thing.
I will say, like, this was more popular, like, over 20-ish years ago. Like, we had a guy who brought in a bunch of dead stock Britons, like, pre-war. And, I mean, they were, like, brand new in the box. And there's a guy, he was actually in the war, and he said, excuse my leg, I had shrapnel in it, but he was sitting it down like he was in kindergarten looking at him, and he said his friend in Malta would probably buy them all up, but he wanted to cherry pick the collection first. But I mean, it's cool stuff. It's just I would probably like some of that, like the machine gun guy right there. Like people are asking $25, $99, $45, but you have to kind of look and see what they're sold. So if you do look them up, it's Eschelin. Then I guess type in German.
You write that down?
Yeah.
But every single person that had these originally they're long dead.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff did come out, like, could be like 70-ish years plus.
My father-in-law was in Hawaii for 3 years, right in the middle of the war, and but he signed something with the government that said he would never talk about what he did. And so I wrote
Where was he?
in Hawaii.
In Hawaii.
I wrote the Secretary of the Navy nice letter, and that's
Sure.
all I want to know is what he did.
Yeah.
He wrote back, he won all these medals and everything, but I can't tell you what he
They
did.
might have more stuff too.
That was like 5 years ago.
Like,
So it was like 75 years.
And my grandfather, he was in Burma. He was a mulebacker, and
Yeah.
he didn't. I mean, they saw some stuff, and he didn't really tell anybody anything until like the last couple weeks. Not like it was just stuff that they saw, and I mean, he would, break down.
I think my father-in-law had something to do with three-man submarine.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at all the documentaries, I mean, some of them got close and far, and just.
All right, so this
So
is
that
what
is the
this-
name of the company. It's usually a French company, but some of them are stamped Germany. So I guess it just really depends on where the plant was back then.
Okay.
But they're Eschelin, Germany, or German soldiers.
So is there a market for it? I mean,
That's a good question. Like, I have a bunch of Britons and I have Eschelin. Like, I like knights, so I have a bunch of like medieval stuff. I have a medieval antiquarian book collection, but it's just this is more popular in Europe because obviously they're from Europe.
Right.
But then you also brought up a point like it's once you date too far back, people you have to find a collector that collects it.
I mean,
I just like toy history, so I think everything's cool.
a
So.
10-year-old kid today
Oh, they tear
has
that
no-
up or
has no
not
one-
play with it.
understanding of what it's like to be a machine
Yeah, it's like
gunner,
the little,
all that kind of stuff.
it's like the little army soldiers at the 5 and dime.
All right, well, we'll see what happens.
I mean, you can always do some research. There are like Facebook toy soldier groups, so you could always post up on there.
That's why I'm
Just-
saying don't waste those.
Usually timbers, backwood connected to till.
Let him do his thing. Let's go, man.
Good.
By chance, do you know how many total pieces there is to the flag?
Oh, it's hard to say. But I know that probably about, if I had to guess, maybe like 75,
Okay.
maybe. You know, some people say it takes them all day to build one, but
How fast can you build a flag?
kind of depends on the like internal, the guts of it, so to speak. If the main internal parts don't go together well, it could take a really long time.
Yeah. Because they're like worked over time and stuff like that, right?
well, it's just all the parts don't fit together. And then when that happens, you have to kind of do what you can. But luckily, I've had a Flagg since I was 4 years old. So, and I used to build it when I was a kid at least once or twice a year, because it was like, it was out and then it was put up.
Yeah.
And then around Christmas time, when Santa delivered all the G.I. Joe stuff, they had to land somewhere. So
That bad boy is coming out.
So the Flagg comes out every Christmas, like clockwork. Until I was like, I don't know, maybe 14. And then I was like,
rock and roll.
I want a guitar for
I
Christmas.
have a guitar, Mom.
So it looks like we have, what you're looking at is about 30% of the Flagg.
Okay.
Personally, I think this one looks better than that one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and go with that one. And also, just in case any of you guys restore toys, this there's different methods that people use to whiten all this stuff. In my personal collection, I've used it a couple times. Like, look at that, that's hideous. Funny story, Craig. My Flagg, when I was in college the first time, I put all my stuff, my parents moved and they were like, what are you going to do with all your stuff? So I put all my stuff in a storage unit, not really thinking too much about it.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, so it wasn't air conditioned or anything. And I had a lot of this stuff. And so I left it in a storage unit pretty much for like 2 years, something like that when I finished college. And I came back to check it all out. And there was dirt all over everything, and my Flagg was white. And then when I got it out of storage, it was completely yellow.
Yeah.
And so what I did was, later on, I held on to it. I didn't want to get rid of it. And later on, I went to like a hobby shop, and I bought all these different paints, and I sprayed it really nice, got new decals and everything, and that is the one I still have today.
Nice. But you can use stuff like what, Retro Bright? People use that, like the shoe cleaner stuff.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. I've never really tried it, but I used some of those techniques up here on one piece. All right, so what I'm looking at is probably about 35%. I thought I had more. Let me go see what this guy says. Okay, man, if you want to come take a look, I'll show you what we got. So I thought we had a little more. Realistically, this is about 35% of it.
Okay.
What we need is I need the guts, and I know somewhere back there I have a tub full of all the guts.
Okay.
But since we're doing construction and everything right now,
Yeah. Yeah, I just want you to see what you have and give me a price on it. You know, before you, I don't want you to put it all together and all that. That's why I was.
okay, so you're interested in a price just on this part?
Well, on the whole Flagg, if you got it all,
Okay,
but
okay.
you can tell me what you want for this.
I gotta ask Sean what he wants. I'm more than happy to.
And this is for myself too. I don't.
Yeah.
So it's for me.
No,
always
totally.
wanted Because I know you guys got layaway too, right?
Yeah, we have layaway.
Okay. Yeah.
I wish I had a super clean one, because usually I try to build the best, the nicest, the cleanest.
I know. Yeah. But I'm into like trying to restore them because it's for my personal self.
Oh, so you like you restore yourself?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
because it's just for me. I'm not.
That's
trying to sell
heartwarming,
it.
you know.
I'm not trying to sell it. It's just for me. So like the yellow and all that, I know how to take it off. I've done it on a couple.
Use
of
the what is it called?
Retro Bright works
Retro
really
Bright,
good.
or the Salon 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Works
So
really good.
so it's a project. So that's what
Cool.
I'm saying. You know, I didn't want you to put it together because I need to know what you're.
Yeah, let me
one?
see if let
Okay.
me ask Dorian, see if I can find the guts of this thing, then we'll give you a price.
Okay.
What, you need like a bin of like the stuff?
The guts of it, because I found the top
Or
part.
the cross parts? and
Yeah.
all? Yeah.
I'll value for
Bear
the
with
fingers.
me. I have to show you something. Come on. I'm gonna show you it. I'm gonna show you.
Can we go find that stuff, Dorian?
Gotcha. Want to go grab that Broly for you?
All right, I'll just let him fill it out when he gets back. Then I'll just go back to photographs and stuff.
You don't know where those parts are, do you?
What are we talking about? Flag parts?
Guts to the Flagg.
Please help us, Sean.
I don't hide stuff. I guess I'll walk and talk, but I think I might know. Oh, did you move the antenna thing?
Yeah, I have what I know.
Oh, then I have no idea where the other parts
And the other, what I'm looking for is the main deck. We're missing that. All right, guys.
There it is.
While we're on pause, let's talk about that new Deftones album.
It's sick.
I can't find it anywhere.
I don't think that one's it. I think that's something else. Modern Transformers, maybe?
Do you want to try to crawl up there and see?
No, I mean, all I have to do is see like where the bins are. So that one would be.
Because I knew the other flag bin I pulled from the middle of the fortress.
Yeah, and it might be over there still. You never know.
And then I'm also looking for the deck. Because I know we had.
Well, the decks would be in the same bin.
Because the big deck doesn't fit in the bin. But
No, I'm saying we put it on the side, so you might not have looked long enough in here.
do you think we would have kept it with the other flag stuff?
Probably, but I didn't do those back there. Brian did.
He found it.
God. No way, man.
What? And that one we have is better than that one. It's right up here, dude. See them? They're sticking out.
My God.
Ran into the
That's
rescue.
great, Dorian.
I knew they were somewhere. And that might not even be. That might not even be all of them.
All of it, right?
But that's what I got, man.
Dude, that's awesome that's really awesome about that. Now some.
Did you find the guts?
We found the guts.
Found the guts.
There we go.
Still on there, but it's loose, just to let you know. And then part you're gonna have here that's that. The cover for the crane. That's a pretty rare, hard to get part. What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to find. We don't have any at all. These little tabs, the clips. I think there's 17 of them in the flag. This is what holds the whole thing together. They make reproduction ones. You can probably find on eBay.
Okay.
So there's that. But I'll tell you that this flag, I've been saving these parts, trying to put this thing together for a while. So, you know, you're gonna be missing a crane, one or an anchor, one anchor, a few of those white doors. Let's see, one. So that one's broken. So you're gonna be missing one.
Okay.
And I mean, you can choose. I'm not sure if you can choose between these two. That one has some damage. The thing is that removing the missile clip is pretty tough.
Yep.
Without breaking it.
Oh yeah.
Because this, and I strongly suggest if you try to take anything apart, hose it down and get it wet first. Because this is made of the same plastic, similar plastic as the space shuttle, and it has to have some moisture in it or on it to make it a little bit more movable.
Movable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some stuff that I put on it to, it softens it up a little bit. Kind of bring it back to life. So $13.50.
Yeah. I know it's a big decision, but these things are getting harder and harder to come by.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, you know, buying a Porsche that needs to be restored.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
So then, you know, depending on how you'd want to do it, you'd, let's see here. I know, it's a big decision.
No. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go get a nice tub.
Okay.
And I'll try to get it cleaned up for you for when you pick it up. We'll try to get it nice and as clean as I can get it. Okay?
Okay.
I feel like we're on some sort of version of Pawn Stars.
Hey guys, today is Wednesday, 26th. Just walked in and all of a sudden we had like 3 collections come in at the same time. Then we had a guy, a really cool client that came in, Carlos, and he really needed a USS Flagg. We didn't have one built, so Scott Tucker and I had to scramble. It was fast and furious. It was in like 3 different spots in the warehouse due to all this construction. So we had to kind of like do one of those old episodes and had to create it out of all those 3 locations at the same time. It was really cool. Maybe next time Scott will know exactly where to find things so I don't have to scramble, but I love him. He's cool.